Squid up?
No! Squid neutral!
Last year of college, procrastinating on my 3D animation senior project. I graduated from an art college. Graduated from an art school. Art college. This is art school. Guilt. I'm making this video because of guilt. The last thing I'd want is someone to email me or DM me stating, "Oh, hey Daidus, I decided to go to art school because of you. Thank you so much." And in my head, I'd go, "Oh no, they're gonna be drowning in loans just like me."
You go to art school? What a waste of time and money. By the time you even pay off your debt, you're gonna be senile.
Yeah, he got me down to a T. I got roasted. I will now bestow you with my knowledge. These are my opinions solely based on one college of my 4 years experience of being a 3D animation bachelor. And this is unscripted, so it's from the heart. So speaking of drawing like hot garbage and passing this video as a finished product on YouTube, the #1 trait that art college teaches you is how to bullsquid. Why, you may ask? Well, that's because you're forced to. Because they give you so many classes that you can't even keep up. Not only do they give you art assignments due every single week, like 5 assignments, you have math, you have science, you have writing, you have history, you have a whole bunch of more stuff that's not just art, okay? It's just ridiculous. They expect you to be superhuman. For example, you could be finished off your 5th project that's due tomorrow, but then you forgot that you had to study for the midterms for art history, which you had to memorize over 200 paintings, the art style, the artist, the name of the painting, and the date, and the era it's from. And you had to memorize all that, and then also you forgot that you have math too. So, yes, it's crazy. A big misconception that really bothers me is that people say art school is easy. Oh, you just go to art college. Yeah, it's not easy. It's not easy, man. But if you learn how to bullsquid, you can, make it a little bit tiny bit easier, okay? I will give you one example, okay? Check this out. Instead of saying, "Oh, I'm gonna draw like hot garbage on purpose so I can release this video on YouTube faster," I would say, "This drawing style is a representation of how loose my imagination can be without being restricted about the final product." What is a final product anyways? Isn't it perceived differently from everyone else? Doesn't everyone have a level of final productness? I want to break that illusion. I believe that you can have a sketchy, ugly video just like this and have it be used as a finished product. Hey, speaking of bullsquid, guess what's a great time saver? Abstract. Do abstract. If you're running out of time, do abstract. And you know what's also really annoying about film majors? Is that film majors, for some reason, they'll always make the same video. It's always black and white, and some naked person in the bathtub, and then there's like blood dripping down, and then like some creepypasta like montage happens where it's like all abstract-y and stuff like that. Why always naked in the bathtub? Why have I seen this over 20,000 times every single year? Go be naked somewhere else, not in the bathtub, okay? Okay, another thing about art school I want to mention is that there are way more females than males. I had many classes where it was literally just me and like 12 other females. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna start my harem," you know? No, it's not gonna happen. But you know what? Maybe it might happen if you really put time into it. Yeah. But the cliques usually start forming. It's usually like the females with the females and the males with the males. And then, if you're gay, maybe you can infiltrate like both sides, okay? Okay, so yes, art school is very unique. It is an out-of-this-world experience. It's basically Hogwarts because it's so weird. It's so different from real life, from reality. It really is. It's like Willy Wonka, man. Do you know how cool I felt when I was just walking around in public with a big, giant art portfolio thing? You know, just walking around, I'm like, yeah, I'm so different. Yeah, look at me. I go to art school, guys. You know what I mean? A lot of weird stares, I'll tell you that. Crazy hair. Art kids have crazy hair. It's true. The rumors are true. I've seen every color of the rainbow. I've seen the hair do this. I've seen the hair do that. I've seen hair that you cannot even imagine what they could do. They did it. I've seen it all. Okay? It's true. Speaking of Hogwarts, when you're walking, you'll see weird installations all the time. Like you're hungry, you gotta go to lunch, and then all of a sudden you have to go through like a maze, like a maze of string or something like that. Then you get out of the maze of string and you see like a sculpture of like some dude getting executed. I'm not even joking. Hogwarts, man, Willy Wonka. Fashion students. Oh boy. If you are planning on majoring in fashion, you gotta be careful. It's Mean Girls in there. It's High School V2 in there. It's crazy. The whole school knows about it. There's drama everywhere. There's catfighting constantly, like, meow, 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 you know? And you know the stories where, like, you know, someone's sleeping and then someone comes in and cuts off their dress and stuff like that? It's actually true. It happens. It happens. So make sure you always keep your dress safe. Be careful. Painters are usually walking around with paint splattered all over their clothes. They're easy to tell. Now, I don't want to go through every single art major, but I'm mentioning the ones that I have personal experience the most. And I have a lot of friends in architecture, okay? And architecture kids are zombies. It is the hardest major, in my opinion. Not only do they have to do 5 years, that's 1 extra year, they just never get sleep. Every time I ask them, they're like, I only got 1 hour of sleep. I only got 2 hours of sleep. I've been up for 48 hours. If you have them as roommates, they never go home. They're always in the studio, either sleeping in there or working. You never see them. You never do. And I remember the first year, all the architecture majors dropped like flies. They dropped like flies once they realized how much work it actually is. So keep that in mind. Okay, we're done with the stereotyping segment. I apologize. Let's move on. Competition. Art school is competitive. You know, you hear this a lot. It's true. Art is very competitive. It's very true. But it's not as scary as it sounds. I was kind of spooked when I was like coming into freshman year. I was kind of spooked about the competition. It's not that bad. It's basically, you know, maybe occasionally you get like that one guy that's talking smack behind your back. But when does that not happen? That's just everyday life. Okay. I say don't think about it too much. You'll be fine. Don't be spooked. Okay, so how do I mention this without getting demonetized? There's a lot of droggle. I just feel like this is important to say. It's true, the rumors are true. Art kids are very into droggle. Whether or not, you'll probably bump into it eventually. Like, for example, you could be sitting in a public lounge, and then all of a sudden, you find a bottle of Coca-Cola on your butt. Okay, let's move on. This is dangerous. Drawing anime. Yeah, teachers hate it. They hate it a lot. And you know what? That's fine. I think it's fine. You know why? It's because you're supposed to be drawing anime on your own time anyways, okay? That's how you improve. Let them teach you anatomy and stuff like that, okay? Just go with the flow and then don't complain. And then when you get home, just draw anime. Yeah, I agree. It sucks that having people hate your medium. It really does. But trying new things is never a bad thing. Just draw anime on your free time. That's all I gotta say. Now I do want to talk about this topic in detail with my own experiences, but in another video, so we'll end it here. Another huge misconception I had before I even attended art school was that I thought art students were usually like super hardworking, super passionate about art, just constantly drawing, never going outside, and then they're finding other passionate people and they're drawing with passion, right? It's actually not true. Most people are just living life. Well, I was living life too. You know, I'm not saying I'm special. I'm saying it's just nice to note that people are human. You know, there's jocks there. There's some kids that don't even like art and they're there for some reason. So yeah, just take that with a grain of salt. I really do hate using this word, but I'm going to become a hypocrite and use it anyways so we can all understand. Not everyone is introverted in art school. Now, please don't categorize yourself in these words, extrovert, introvert, ambivert. Okay, I'm not going to tell you what to do, but like, just do what you like to do. If you like reading books, read books. Don't categorize yourself all the time, okay? Just if you want to, being social is a skill. Just improve on it. If you want to try something new, to try it. Don't be restricted because you put yourself in these categories. Just do what you like. Oh, Daidus, that sounds like something an extrovert would say. All right.
I banish you to the Shadow Realm!
Another big misconception that really bothers me is that a lot of regular people will state, wow, you're not good at drawing? I thought you graduated from art school. Art school is not only about drawing, okay? They have photography, interior design, 3D sculpture, video making is this everywhere. Just it's not only drawing, okay? Just because you graduated doesn't mean you become good. You become good by doing it on your free time. Art school, you don't have enough time to become professional from art school. You become professional by just sticking to something you like doing. Look at me. I'm 3D animation. You ever seen 3D from me? I don't think so. And I'm not calling myself good. Listen, look at me. I'm on YouTube, man. Chill. Art school teaches you how to become a jack of all trades, but a master of none. Art school is just there to dip your toes into different mediums that you never knew you could like, but you end up liking. And also to help you schedule your life so your life isn't a mess. Nah, dude, let's be real. It's all about the diploma. Get the diploma. Boom. Piece of paper, baby. Okay, we're gonna finish off with pros and cons, and then I'll give you my whole opinion of art school, okay? Pros. The diploma, obviously. A nice thing about going to college is that it gets people off your back. Like your family members, they won't end up worrying that you're not gonna get a job, or you're just playing video games all day in your basement and doing nothing with your time. Like for some reason, whenever you practice art, you just think you're doing nothing. So when you go to art school and you got your diploma, it's like, back off. It's like a little award. It's like, back off. Back off. I got my diploma. Back off. Stop making fun of me. You know, it's so stupid. Independence. Independence is actually very important because it forces you to learn certain skills in life without having your mom, make you food every day. Like my mom. Oh, such a nice mom. Okay. It's fun. Really fun. It's so fun, I can't even explain it. It's out of this world. The independence ties with it. You just feel alive. You really do. Those 4 years, man. Now I'm back in my mom's basement. Hey! The energy. The vibe. Everyone being creative left and right. It's Hogwarts, man. I'm just saying, seeing like-minded people, it just makes you want to work or want to be creative too. So it's a very nice feeling. Testing the waters. You get to rent a green screen room. You get to you get to rent cameras. You get to rent photography. You can do a whole bunch of stuff for free. Well, not for free. We're gonna talk about that later. And last but not least, friends. This is the main reason why you would want to go. Trust me, it is so fun if you make the right friends. It is a blast. Please, for the love of squid, go to open house. The very first day that college opens up, go. And also, do dorms. Do dorms if you want to make friends. First day, dorms, and try your best, okay? Because once the click circles start forming, you're boned. So, get out there. Cons! There's a hierarchy. Every so often, there'll be a really talented person that's really skilled and just really good in general. It just surpasses everyone in class. And then all the classmates will gather around them, trying to become their friend because they feel like there's a good connection sometime in the future. Maybe I'll hook them up with a job in the future, stuff like that. It exists, so be wary of that. I mean, isn't that just life in general? So why am I even saying this? Okay, last con, and you know it's coming. It's a big one. It's expensive. It really depends if you want to go to a top private art school or you go to a local. Yeah, they're going to squeeze every single inch of money out of you. You're going to be dry. You're going to be on your mom's basement just like me, okay? You got to pay for dorms. You got to pay for food. You got to pay for art supplies. You got to pay for a living in general. You also got to buy college books. And everything they do, they just try to squeeze your money no matter what. You'll know. And then you get the big honcho. It's the college loans. I'm drowning in it. And I'm giving you a warning. Loans are not fun. All my friends are still paying for the loans too. We're all in loans. Loans are fun. Yay, loans. Yay. It's not fun. Honestly, it's the only con of art school, and it's a big one. It's big enough to make you not want to go, trust me. So, we're closing this off. This is what you all wanted to hear. IMO. Is art school worth it? Okay, I had to re-record this because this could very well be your livelihood here. Okay, I'm going to squid neutral even harder. I'm going to be real with you, okay? Listen, when you get out of high school, you're what? 17, 18 years old? You're still a fetus, man. Your whole life, you've been pressured by your parents, society, the teachers to go to college, to succeed in college. And if you don't go, you're just a big bozo loser, okay? This society pressure then forces you to make a life decision way early when you're super young and you probably don't know what you want to do. And even if you do, you probably don't. Most of my college classmates didn't even know what they wanted to do till way later. And I'm the same. I didn't even know what I wanted to do till I was at the end of junior year. That's like, I'm almost graduated by then, okay? And then the next thing you know, you're in debt. And your freedom's taken away. And you gotta, you know, work. Paying debt. My job right now is just to spook you a little. I'm just giving you a little spook, you know, to make you think a little harder about your decision. There's nothing wrong about art college. There's nothing wrong about college in general. College is actually very good. It's just, you gotta know what you want. You gotta know, man. I'm just trying to give you a light a little fire in your thought process here, okay? Internet, college, home, all valid when it comes to creativity. Follow your gut, follow your passion, improve your skills, and have fun. So, thank you. Welcome to my TED Talk. Thank you for Daidus Talk. Hey, I got you back. This way, I won't feel guilty anymore. And yeah, we're going back to regular animations next video. I knew I had to make this video one day, and now's the day. Okay, now I can talk about art school all I want in the future without feeling guilt. Okay, I'm glad that I'm not gonna put people in debt. But I'm gonna lay off of art videos for a while. I want to do some other stuff, and then, you know, I'll get back to it eventually. So don't worry about it. It'll be a blast. So thank you so much for watching, you barnacle scum.